Hi everyone. In this video, I discuss on a topic of supply chain management of a Maruti Suzuki presented by Ritik Matre. First of all, I have like to introduce supply chain management. Supply chain management can be defined as the management of a flow of a product and services which begins from the origin of a product and ends at the product consumption. It also comprises movement and storage of a raw material that are evolved in work in a progress, inventory and fully furnished goods. Supply chain stages: first, customers; second, retailers; third, wholesale; fourth, manufacturers; and last one, components. Introduction to Maruti Suzuki. Maruti Suzuki Indian Limited is one of the most successful stories in a supply chain and logistic management in the Indian automobile market. Over the year, it has worked to convert obstacles into opportunities. Maruti Suzuki Indian Limited was incorporated on a 24 February 1981 with the name Maruti Udyog Limited. The company was formed as a government company with Suzuki as a minor partner to make a people car for a middle class India. Over the years, the company product range has widened, ownership has changed hands, and the customer has evolved. In October 1982, the company signed the license and joined a venture agreement with the Suzuki Motor Corporation, Japan. In the year 1983, the company started their productions and launched and rolled out the first Maruti 800 on 14th December 1983. Maruti Suzuki Indian Limited is India's largest passenger car company, accounting for over 39% of domestic car market. Then objectives: first, modernization of the Indian automobile industry; second, production of a fuel efficient vehicle to conserve scarce resources; third one, production of a large number of motor vehicles which was necessary economic growth. Suppliers: it handles some of parts to third party to local companies. They work together as a team. Through this compensate the greater load and encourage their corporation and supplier to work as a team. Values of a Maruti Suzuki Indian Limited: customer obsession, opening and learning, networking and partnership, fast, flexible and first mover, innovation and creativity. The missions of a Indian Maruti Suzuki Private Limited: modernization of the Indian automobile industry, developing cars, fasteners and selling them for less. Third one, production of a fuel efficient vehicles to conserve scarce resources. Fourth one, production of a large number of a motor vehicle which was necessary for economic growth. Market penetration, market development, similarly product development of a diversification. Last, partner relationship management, value chain, value delivery network. This picture shows the Maruti supply chain. First picture shown flows flow. Receipt of response from the supplier is goes to the approval of a form by supply chain division. Then this going to the approved response form sent back to the vendor and employees. Dealer bills the vehicles to the supplier or employees. Suppliers employees takes the delivery of a vehicle, and lastly it going to the EMIs to pay the financier and bank. Then we have learned about the effects of a supply chain on the company. Suppliers and dealers as a partner sharing profit with them has helped to manage a supply chain efficiently by leveling out production and synchronizing with the demand, and supply has to help to maintain a stability in a supply chain. Suppliers are categorized as a cluster based on a geographic location and single truck pickup from cluster increasing takes a responsibility for processing parts and supplier which increase reliability on inbound logistic. Aim of a project: to study about supply chain management, to explain the various Supply chain management used in Maruti Suzuki services. To understand the advantage of supply chain management, to understand about a supply chain management. Then we are going to learn about literature review. Maruti Suzuki Limited, recognizing the increasing competition from the global OEM, original equipment manufacturer, and increasing customer expectation, had shown unparalleled dedication towards R&D, research and development. To retain the market superiority, the organization achieved the capability of carrying out full body change and is working on various new projects for a new model design and development. Systematic effort are being put into enhance the effort through the establishment of a world-class test and track and providing good facility with the help in validating various vehicle system and models along with a full in-house designing, development and evaluation of an entire vehicle, extensive training, development of a prototype build capability and many advanced engineering projects. Maruti focus on two areas: inventory and delivery to dealer. As a reducing working capital is very important because it reduces the dealer's cost, for which proper and timely delivery is essential. The vehicle leave the plant for a delivery to dealers only on receipt of the payment. Earlier the delivery time was 6 weeks, which has been reduced to 4 weeks, which means reduction in the cost of the finance paid in advance for the inventory in transit by 2 weeks. Then brief introduction of project. Maruti Suzuki Indian Limited is India's largest passenger car company, accounting for over 39% of the domestic car market. The company is subsidiary of a Suzuki Motor Corporation of Japan. The company is engaged in the business of manufacturing, purchase and sale of motor vehicles and automobile spare parts. Maruti Suzuki Indian Limited have 6 plants, 3 located on Gurgaon, Haryana and other 3 located at Manesar Industrial Town, Haryana. Maruti Suzuki Indian Limited manufactures over 1.1 million cars per year and offers 18 brands. MSCL boasts of dealer sales network of 1204 in 874 cities and services network of 3013 in 1436 cities. The company has 246 local suppliers and 20 global ones, which functions in seamless manner. The company strictly receives their suppliers' order the previous night in 2-hour slots of a next day. Actual procedure followed. First, collect information about our project. Then visit the industry of a Maruti Suzuki for a reference. Ask to teacher about how to make a report. Collect resource of project from Google and from other media. Made a presentation on our project and also made a video on Maruti Suzuki supply chain management. Then outputs of micro project. We learned about supply chain management of a Maruti Suzuki, understand about overall process related to the supply of beverage, also known important terms required to supply of a product, get effective information about for a future reference. Then applications of a micro project. Global supply chain leader. First Maruti Suzuki, second P&G, third one Amazon company, fourth Intel, fifth Cisco Systems, 5 Walmart stores, 7 Ineliers and last one McDonald's. Then area of future improvements. The company taken for the live study of the supply chain policies is the Maruti Suzuki Indian Limited. Through the supply chain of the company is very big and intensive, we will focusing on the few aspects of the study of the project. The following points are belong considered for the scope of the study. To study the roles played by the various divisions on the company during the vendor selection process and the vendor selection process. This will help in correct The theoretical aspect studied as a different conflicts arising out of the different needs of the different supply chain members. To study the Nagare system of the company and how it does works to manage the inventory and organizing of a parts to customers. This will help us understand how India biggest passenger car manufacturing company is managing its supply chain operation and inventory levels. Then references, we refer Google as well as www.marutisuzuki.com. Then we again refer the www.automotivelogistic.com. Here I will end of my presentation. Thank you.